This is the question we are doing. Now, again, step by step. Step number 1. As per the rule, what are the rules? The rules of Wavy method. The first rule, make your RHS is 0. Check in this. Is my RHS 0 first of all? My RHS is 0. Rule number 2. Step number 1. Make the coefficient of x as positive in each factor. Coefficient of x as positive. Here, what is the coefficient of x? 1. Here also 1. Here also 1. It's already positive. No need to worry. Already positive. Then, step number 2. Put all factors equals to 0. Put each and every factor equal to 0 and get the corresponding value of x. Answer me. If I put this one 0, x minus 1 equal to 0, x minus 2 equal to 0, x minus 3 equal to 0. Answers are x equals to 1, x equals to 2, x equals to 3. Then I'll draw number line. In the number line, minus infinity, infinity. Now here there will be two types of questions. One very basic, very easy, which is this. Next, little bit complicated will come. That again we'll take one more example. I am plotting these numbers first. 1, 2, 3. Clear? How many intervals you got here? Intervals means how many intervals I am getting. This is my first interval. Second, third, fourth. How many values of x? 3. 3 values are giving me how many intervals? 4 intervals. Okay? Now, we all are looking from this side. Na? Who is the rightmost interval? 3 to infinity. I'll always put plus symbol in this interval. Always, always, always. If I have taken care of all the steps till now, what was the first step? RHS 0, making all the coefficients of x as positive. If I have taken care of both the steps, then I will always put the rightmost interval as plus. Okay? Now, there will be two types of questions after this. First type of question, in which it will always follow this pattern. If one interval is plus, other interval will be minus. If this is minus, then this will be plus. If this is plus, then this will be minus. This is one type of questions. That means in every interval there will be a change of sign. When that change of sign will happen, when that change of sign will not happen, now listen that part. Can you answer me one by one? This is my one factor. What is the degree of this? Degree of this means? Degree of this means, sir, what is the power on this bracket? Simple. Power is 1. What is the power of this bracket? 1. What is the power of this bracket? 1. Again answer me. What is the power on this bracket? Even or odd? Odd. Power on this bracket? Power of this bracket? Odd. Keep this in mind. I am getting 1, 2, 3. Going to 3. This always positive. No doubt in this. You started a journey from infinity. You reach to the first number. You reach 3. Always positive. Now you ask a question to yourself. This 3 is coming from which bracket? Third bracket. What is the power of this bracket? Even or odd? If there is an odd power, then always there will be change of sign. Again I am repeating. If there is an odd power where? Odd power on the factor from which I am getting 3. I am getting 3 from which factor? From this factor. Of this factor, what is the power? Odd. If the power is odd, I'll always change my sign. So plus becomes minus. Then at which number I reached? 2. 2 is coming from which bracket? Second bracket. What is the power on 2? Power on this bracket? Even or odd? Odd. Again change of sign. So minus becomes plus. Again I reached at where? 1. 1 is coming from which bracket? Odd. Power odd. Again change of sign. Plus becomes minus. This is how you will plot this plus minus plus minus. Then change of sign will not happen. We will do one more question that time. Now, concluding the answer for this. Inequality was x minus 1. I am going back to my question. This was my question, x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3, and I needed answer of this inequality to be more than 0. More than 0 means what? Positive or negative? This answer, this part should be more than 0. More than 0 means positive. Just highlight positive intervals. That means my answer will be this interval and this interval. Tell me in terms of brackets. X belongs to 1 with the help of brackets. Open, close. Why open? There is no equal. ठीक है. 1, 2. Then union. 3 to infinity. This is the answer of this question. Clear? Let's do one more question. Again, I am trying to give you a question which should be complicated. So the question is, let's say x plus 1, x plus 2, x minus 3. Let's take these three only. Here the power is 2, here the power is 3, here the power is 4, less than equals to 0. Rule number 1. First rule says RHS should be 0. Already 0. No need to worry. Step number 1 says coefficient of variable. Who is the variable? X. Coefficient of variable must be positive. This is positive. No worries. Rule number next step says, sir, put this factor 0. This is my first factor. Factor number 1, factor number 2, factor number 3. I will put these factors equal to 0. X plus 1, 0. Then x plus 2, 0. Then x minus 3, 0. Answer. X equals to minus 1. X equals to minus 2. X equals to 3. Next step says, I will draw a number line. In number line, minus infinity. Plot these numbers on the number line. Which number will come first? Minus 2. Then minus 1. Then 3. How many values of x? 3. How many intervals? 4. ठीक है. Now next step says, sir, I will always start with my rightmost interval. Who is the rightmost interval? Rightmost interval is after 3. And what symbol should I put here? Plus. In which condition I can put plus? If I have followed all the above steps. Which steps? The coefficient of x has to be positive in each factor. Then I can make it plus. Now with the change or no change, you will help me. You started a journey from infinity, you reached till 3. 3 is coming from which bracket? This bracket. Correct? What is the power of this bracket? Even. Power even. Sign will not change. Power odd, sign will change. Power even, sign will not change. That means plus will remain. Plus. Again I am saying, you reach to 3, check 3 is coming from which bracket? Check the power even, sign remains same. Again, which number you reached? Minus 1. Minus 1 is coming from which bracket? First bracket, and the power is even. Again the sign will remain same. Then you reach to where? Minus 2. Minus 2 is coming from which bracket? This bracket. This bracket is a power odd. Sign will change. Now again I will come back to my question. In my question I need my LHS to be more than 0, less than 0. Less than 0 means positive or negative? Negative. That means which interval should be the answer? Only this interval. Help me with the interval. X belongs to minus infinity to minus 2. Open or close? Why closed? Because there is a equals to. This is little bit complicated question of Wavy curve method. Got it? One more question will do.
So if they will not use 0?
We have to make 0. Anyhow, whatever the applications we need to use, LCM, fractions, whatever, we will make 0. That is possible, I'll tell you. One more question. Then I will give you time to write down also. Let's do this also. X minus 1, let's take some other number. X minus 3, X minus 4, 5 minus X, 2 minus X, 1 minus X, power 1, power 2, power 3, power 4, power 5. Chalo, let's try this. What do you want? More than 0, less than 0? More than 0. Should I involve equal? Also not equal. Chalo. Again, think of each step first. First rule is RHS should be 0. RHS is the 0. Second is what? Coefficient of X must be positive. Some brackets it is already positive, but some brackets it is what? Negative. I need to change that. है ना? First bracket is okay or not? Okay. Second bracket? Third bracket? Not okay. In third bracket I need to change this. Correct? That means I need to take minus common. Basically taking minus common. If I take minus common, should it go just as minus? No. If I take, what is the meaning of minus common? Meaning of minus common means minus 1 common. Take minus 1 common. But minus 1 will not go as minus 1. Minus 1 will go as, ध्यान से देखना carefully, x minus 3 power 1, x minus 4 power 2. Now, minus 1 common from this. So, minus 1 power 3, minus 1 will come common with the same power. So, minus 1 common. Now, this bracket is sorted. Now, this bracket will become x minus 5 whole cube. Again, in this bracket also there is a problem. Again, minus 1 common. But minus 1 will not come alone. Minus 1 will come with the power 4. Then it will become x minus 2 power 4. Again, minus common. That means x minus 1. But minus 1, sorry, minus 1 common. That means minus 1 to the power of 5 and x minus 1 power of 5 greater than equals to 0. Till here all okay. This step is okay. Now let's deal with this minus 1 brackets. Therefore, I could have done this in short also. But first to understand the main method. Minus 1 power 3. Minus 1. Now I'm writing here. This is x minus 3 power 1. This is x minus 4. I need attention on the board, beta. This is minus 1 power 3. Minus 1. Let me write minus 1 here. And all okay now? Anyways, everything is multiplication. Writing minus 1 here. This minus 1 is coming because of this. Now this is done. Next bracket. Power 3. Next bracket. Minus 1 power 4. 1. Positive 1. Does not matter. Positive 1. Okay. What is there? Next. X minus 2 power 4. Next. Minus 1 power 5. Again minus 1. I am bringing it here. What is remaining? X minus 1 power 5 greater than equals to 0. This is not a problem. Minus 1 into minus 1. Plus 1. No problem at all. This became plus 1. That means my final inequation, this question will become x minus 3, x minus 4 whole square, x minus 5 cube, x minus 2 power 4, x minus 1 power 5. Should I change the sign or something? No, nothing is changed because that side is already plus 1 greater than equals to 0. If by chance here I am not giving power 4, here I am giving power suppose 1 only, then this minus 1 will become minus 1 power 1 minus 1. That means one more minus 1 will come here. then it will become automatically negative, and then to cancel this negative I need to again multiply by minus both the sides, and because of that inequality will get changed. But as of now nothing is there, so it remains like this. This is done by two steps till now. First step RHS 0. Second step, I have made coefficient of x in each factor as positive. But this I am explaining, so it should take this much time. Otherwise, this is just 30 seconds question. है ना? It's nothing much hard. Next step by keeping all the factors equal to 0. Now I am not doing it one by one, and directly I am thinking that you must have understood till now. Tell me the factors value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many numbers of x? How many values of x? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many intervals? 6. Rightmost interval. Rightmost interval means which interval? This interval will be. Again, now let's play the change of rule, change of sign. From infinity I'll start. From infinity I reach to 5. Then I'll go to the bracket. From where 5 is coming. 5 is coming from which bracket? This bracket. Power odd. Odd means change of sign. So plus becomes minus. Clear? Next. 4. 4 is coming from which bracket? 4 is coming from this bracket. Even power. Sign remains same. That means minus will remain. Nahin? Sign will remain same. Next, 4.
Some 5 or we should take now, sir.
Nahin, 1 second. 5 is coming from which bracket? This bracket. Change of sign. Okay. Here it's change of sign, and then here same. Now we reach to 3. 3 is coming from which bracket? This bracket. Change. Next 2. Even. Same. Then 1. Change. Done. What do I need in the answer? Plus symbols or minus symbols? Plus symbols, because greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then my overall, which intervals are allowed? This interval is allowed, this interval is allowed, and this interval is allowed. Now here only I want to understand one more thing. Let's understand the concept of hollow circle, dark circles. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the values are hollow or dark? Dark. Why dark? Because here this equals to is also there. So 1 is also allowed, 2 is also allowed, 3 is also allowed, 4 is also allowed, 5 is also allowed. Okay? Because there is a equal symbol and all of them are in the numerator. So my final answer should be x belongs to, देखो carefully, 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 2 is also allowed, 2 to 3. So that means from 1 to 3 everything is okay, na? So from 1 to 3 closed, union, 5 to infinity open. Where? But 4 is not allowed, na? It's coming in the minus part. Yes. Because of minus intervals, I am excluding this, I am excluding this. But 4 is allowed, na? Because of the equal. That means union, curly brackets, 4. This is one of the most good example to understand wavy curve method.